Welcome to today's discussion. I'm Sonia.
And I'm Simon. We'll be covering several key stories that have been making headlines recently.
Let's start with the news that the head of Latin America's top development bank made a case to Pope Leo XIV about the potential of rare earth mining. The banker, Elon Goldfein, argued that it could benefit Latin America if done responsibly.
That's interesting. What exactly did Goldfein say to the Pope, and what was the context of their meeting?
According to the reports, Goldfein met with Pope Leo XIV on Friday and acknowledged the Vatican's call to divest from the mining industry. He made a pitch that the mistakes of the past can be avoided with responsible mining practices.
So the Vatican has been critical of the mining industry. How did Goldfein address those concerns?
The article suggests that Goldfein emphasized the potential benefits of rare earth mining for Latin America, highlighting that it could be done in a way that avoids past environmental and social mistakes.
That's a pretty significant claim. Are there any specific examples or plans that Goldfein presented to support his argument?
The reporting doesn't go into great detail about specific examples, but it mentions that Goldfein is pushing for responsible mining practices that could benefit the region.
That's a good segue into our next story. India's data center pipeline has reached 8.33 gigawatt, driven by AI and cloud computing growth. Can you walk us through what this means?
Sure. According to Knight Frank India, the total development pipeline across major Indian markets has reached 8.33 gigawatts, which is more than 5 times the country's current live data center capacity of 1.6 gigawatt.
Wow, that's a massive increase. What are the key drivers behind this surge in data center development?
The reports point to accelerating artificial intelligence adoption, cloud computing growth, and data localization requirements as the main drivers.
And which cities are emerging as key hubs for this infrastructure?
Mumbai, Hyderabad, and Chennai are mentioned as the key infrastructure hubs driving this growth.
That's fascinating. To put 8.33 gigawatt into perspective, can you help us understand what that scale means in practical terms?
The current live capacity is 1.6 gigawatt, so the pipeline is more than quintupling that. To give you an idea, data centers are crucial for supporting the growing demand for digital services, and this scale indicates a significant investment in digital infrastructure.
Moving on to financial news, the Financial Select Sector SPDR Fund has declared a $1.19 quarterly dividend. Can you provide some context about this announcement?
The declaration of a $1.19 quarterly dividend by the Financial Select Sector SPDR Fund is a routine announcement for the fund. It's part of their regular dividend distribution.
Are there any notable trends or changes in the dividend amount that investors should be aware of?
The articles don't highlight any specific trends or changes in the dividend amount. It's a standard quarterly declaration.
Let's shift gears to some geopolitical news. 3 Indian-flagged tankers carrying over 860,000 tons of oil have safely transited the Strait of Hormuz. What can you tell us about this development?
The shipping minister, Sarbananda Sonowal, confirmed that the tankers, Desh Vaibhav, Desh Vibhor, and Sanmar Herald, have cleared the Strait of Hormuz and are en route to India.
That's a relief. There have been concerns about the safety of oil tankers in that region. What's the significance of this safe passage?
The safe transit of these tankers is significant because it indicates a level of stability in the region, at least for the time being. The Strait of Hormuz is a critical choke point for global oil supplies.
Related to that, the U.S. Central Command reported that more than 17 million barrels of oil passed through the Strait of Hormuz recently. Can you provide more details on this?
According to the U.S. Central Command, commercial ship traffic through the Strait of Hormuz has increased, with over 17 million barrels of oil passing through. This comes after an agreement between Iran and the U.S. to reopen the crucial route.
That's a significant increase in traffic. What does this say about the current state of tensions in the region?
The increased traffic suggests a temporary easing of tensions, likely due to the agreement between Iran and the U.S. However, the situation remains volatile.
As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that there are several significant developments across different sectors.
Indeed, from the potential of rare earth mining in Latin America to the surge in India's data center development and the recent safe passage of oil tankers through the Strait of Hormuz, there's a lot to keep an eye on.
That's all for today. Thank you for tuning in.
Goodbye.